VACAY-JayTV.
Yeah. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me loud and clear? Yeah. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's going on, fam? What's good? What's poppin', family? What's poppin', family? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Yeah, I know you can hear me. Can you see me though? Can you see me? I know it's late. It's your boy, it's your cousin, it's your homie, your man VACAY-J. We in the building, baby. I know you seeing the physical form, you seeing the full physical form. I know it's different. I know you know me, Mr. Creative. Can you hear me loud and clear? Let me know you can hear me loud and clear. Hit that like button, fam. Put it in the chat. We about to get it in. You know I had to get my first reaction in. You had to get my first reaction in for BMF, family. Shout yourselves out in the chat. Hit that like button. Happy Friday night or Saturday morning, whichever one it is, family. Let me know that you can hear me loud and clear. Your boy's in the building, baby. I know you can see me, right? Can you see me out there? I'm in Mexico over here, and I go over there. Now I'm in the D, so here we are, family. Here we are. Back once again with another live event. Tell me what y'all think about this. Y'all like this? You like this flow right here? We about to get into the first reactions for BMF, family. First reactions for BMF. It's your boy, once again, Mr. Innovator. There is none greater. You like that, Ronnie? You like that? I appreciate that, Ronnie. How you doing? Thanks for hanging out with your boy tonight. Hit that like button for your boy. We doing some virtual innovative things, with VACAY-JayTV. I'm always looking to step this thing up. So what we talking about? Did you see episode 9? And if you saw episode 9, tell me what you think about episode 9. Rated on a scale of 1 to 10. Was it fire? Was it cool? I'm gonna give you my first reaction. I thought it was a pretty good episode. It was good. You liked it? Okay, cool. You can hear me loud and clear? Perfect. You know what I'm saying? Perfect. Yeah, fans. So, we doing innovative things. If you like what you see, absolutely. If you want to contribute to the channel, Cash App, VACAY-JayTV, $ VACAY-JayTV. And yeah, we're going to get into this thing today. Yeah, what's good? Stephen Harris in the building. What's good? Did you miss it? Did you miss the premiere? You missed the intro. See, brother, you got to get down with the intro. Come through on the intro. You probably see it on the replay, though. We doing different things. We up in Mexico over here. Now we going to go over to the D or Atlanta over here. I know it's full scale production going on at VACAY-JayTV. You know what I mean? Going on at VACAY-JayTV. Okay. You say you give it a 9. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was going to give it a 7, but then my man showed up. My man Lamar showed up at the end, and he was singing. You know me, man. Lamar, if we're going to do something like crazy, Lamar got to be singing. He got to be doing something, right? He got to be doing something menacing. And this was like menacing. Like, he ain't take nobody out, but it was like he took somebody out. Okay, Ronnie, you give it an 8. Okay, I see you. I'm saying, let me show my people some love. Let me put you up on the screen there. Yeah, Ronnie. Ronnie Rivers in the building. She was the first one in the building, and she gave me the fire emojis. Yeah, appreciate that, Ronnie. Yeah. Okay, you gave it an 8. He said, R.I.P. to Loco. Yeah. That was kind of wild, but it did make sense, right? It did make sense. He said, I got beef with a rival gang. That's what he said. So, let's get into it, man. Yeah, rest in peace to Loco, man. I mean, Loco was part of the BMF family for a while, right? He's part of the BMF family for a while. So let's get into it, fam. Let me pull up some things. Let's start off with our reaction to a couple of things. I'm doing different things. We innovating, man. We innovating. We innovating right now. Okay, so we start off with the boys, right? The fellas, Mexico once again. And they was going at it, boy. I mean, they was trying to get away. The driver got popped. Loco had to kick him out. The Fetty Rallies was on their ass. They was on them. They was on them, fam. And it was like, dang, are they gonna get away? Like, what's gonna happen? Let me pull this up real quick. Let me pull this up. There we go. I got a little action going on. All right, all right. The Instagram, don't worry about that. Don't follow that. I got a whole different Instagram now. But definitely make sure if you want to contribute to the channel, don't send a super chat. Send that Cash App. See that Cash App right there? There we go. Whatever you want to send, whatever you like to send, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? We got things to pay for, man. I gotta get my car fixed, stuff like that. I gotta eat. I gotta eat, fam. But yeah, man, these guys was going at it. They was going back and forth. He was calling them dead weight. I was like, dang. And really, like, he was the real negativity out of the whole bunch. Yeah, if it wasn't for him giving up that kid, right, then guess what? They wouldn't be in this situation, man, at all. Wouldn't be in this situation at all. So I don't know. What do y'all think about that whole interaction? Him saying that he's dead weight. Like, do you agree with Meech? Do you agree with Meech on that note? Yeah, I kind of do, man, because he was a real, like, just going against the grain, right? You got those people that just go against the grain, and it's like, bruh, like, why are you going against the grain, man? Yep. So let's move on. Let's move on. Obviously, hopefully, episode 10, they're going to make it out of Mexico. They are. We know that. But I hope we're done. I hope we're done right here. Can we be done right here with Mexico and kind of move on from that? Yeah, okay. Let's move on. We got the beautiful Maria. She's so beautiful, you know what I'm saying? And she came in, And again, I'm jumping all over the place. Just giving my reactions, fam. And Shorty's like, oh, looks like your pops left. And, she was talking real sweet to your man Meech. You know what I'm saying? Meech, he all up in the uproar because, it's hot on the block, and, they found Laz, and Laz is a snitch, and T's on top of all of that, whatever. And he got a lot on his mind, right? He got a lot on his mind, and he really don't want to deal with Maria no more. I mean, what y'all think about this, man? I mean, he made Shorty cry, and he act like he ain't give a damn, right? He act like he ain't give two Phil's foreign flows about Maria, man. Like, come on, man. How you gonna stroke Shorty a couple times like that and act like you don't care? You're like, yeah, let's just go to the club and just kick it and all of this and that. I'm like, come on, bruh. You really gonna do it like that? You really gonna do Maria like that after all that she has done for you, man? You made the girl cry. You know what I'm saying? Your man Meech is Georgie Porgy. You know what I'm saying? Kiss the girls and make them cry, man. What's up with that, man? Yeah, let's just go to the club. You like, you want a party girl? I'm not that party girl. I felt bad for Maria because, Maria's been down for him. Maria held him down for real. Held him down with the whole Purdy thing. Held him down with everything that he was going through. He was all stressed. She gave him a little something to relieve the stress. You know what I mean? So it's like, what you doing, man? Why you acting like that, bruh? Why you doing Shorty like that? But again, your man Meech, she ain't make no commitments. He not married to her, right? I mean, it is what it is, right? You're not married to her, but still, you shouldn't be treating her like that, right? I mean, you shouldn't be treating Shorty like that. But at the same time, your man, he did go to the club anyway. Meech went to the club, and now enter in Ashley, right? Ashley all up in there. Like, everybody love Big Meech. She a fan of your boy. He's like, yeah, you my hero, right? He just wanted to get a little something. Your man Meech want to get a little something. And I mean, that's where it looked like it was going, because she was looking like she all open on your boy. You know what I'm saying? All open on your boy. And he's like, yeah, da-da-da-da-da. He want a party girl. Obviously, he does want a party girl, and she seems to be the one talking about, yeah, I'm getting off at 5, so if you still around, like, man, it is what it is, man. I mean, ain't nobody married over here, but Meech ain't have to do Maria like that, man. He really didn't have to do Maria like that. You know, turn around though. Turn around. This girl right here, I mean, Sky Jackson, she doing her thing. Like, I didn't think that she would actually do her thing the way that she doing it, but she is actually doing her thing. You know what I mean? Like how you, she doing her thing, B. She really doing her thing. So 5 o'clock in the morning, what you gonna do? Your man up in there, what he doing? He baking or making some mother freaking pancakes for Shorty. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, bro. You take her home. Say, I'm gonna make you some pancakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some big Meech pancakes. Give me some big Meech pancakes. You know what I'm saying? It's like special from the D, straight from the D. Some pancakes for you and me. Big Meech with the pancakes, right? Man, you know, I guess that's his way of doing things, man. And fellas, have you ever like waited for a girl to get off work and you bring her home, it's 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, you make her some pancakes? You ever done that before? I mean, I'm sure it works, man. I'm sure it's a delight for that to happen, right? But of course, we know that your boy, Big Meech, goes from making pancakes, talking all smooth, suave bolo, and turn around, your man starts to clap the cheeks. Let's go. Let's go. Your man, your man immediately, like, this is like the same night or the morning after he broke up with Maria. And now he clapping Shorty cheeks. Bruh, again, they two grown adults. They doing what they do. She wanted pancakes and he definitely clapped the cheeks on that right here. All right, let me look at the chat, see what's going on, Oh, you guys are here. What's up? Okay. Hit that like button. I appreciate you. Okay, what we talking about? Yeah, he is snitch. You talking about Laz? Yep. Player. What's up, Shawnee T? Shauna TV is in the building. What's good? What's going on? Hope Lee is in the building. Late Night Marauders in the building. What's good? All right. Let me see. What you say? Yeah, making pancakes, right? Okay, Ronnie, what you saying, Ronnie? Typical, right? Typical player move, huh? That's what it is. It's typical. It is what it is, right? Like, I'm just saying, man, your man, he doing what he doing, man. Yeah. I mean, again, I wouldn't have want him to do that to Maria like that. She held him down. We know he's stressed out. He got to focus on his family. Like, she claimed her love for him. She's like, I just want to be with you, Meech. And he like, nah, that's all right. He like, nah, that's okay. Right? So where do we go next? We go next and we end up going to Cali, boy. So you already know what's good. I see you. She's always late. What's happening? What's going on, fam? She's always late is in the building. Yeah, so you know, they go from partying in the club, your man Meech clapping Ashley's cheeks, and now they in California meeting up with Manuel, right? So you know your boy Loco hooked it up. That's Manuel right there. Of course, you know his girlfriend comes along. She's all shopping or whatever. Look at T. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me right there, looking straight down into the cleavage. Like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? I hope Manuel doesn't find me, doesn't see me looking at his girl. And your man, he sees what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He like, whatever. But they like, yeah, you know, you came to the right place. You know, they was really selling themselves. But at the same time, it was just like, all right, well, if Loco endorsed you, then you guys are gonna be pretty much doing some good work. You're gonna be doing some good work. It is what it is. I keep going back to Shorty because, you know what I'm saying? She look good. They say Lamar going over B Mickey. Yeah. We're gonna go over that, Steven. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, bro. We're gonna get there. Giving the first reactions, man. Definitely type it in below. But yeah, man, your boy Manuel want to do business. And yeah, this was kind of wild. It was kind of wild that they met like this and Shorty came through, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, let's keep it moving. So they meet Manuel. He says, meet up. Let's meet up on a more casual level because, you know, I want you to fill my pockets. Okay, here's a better picture. Here's a better picture for you. Here's a better picture that I like to show. There we go. Bam. She walks in the room. She is there. She is ready. She is coming through with the come through, right? Okay. So he's like, yeah, let's meet up at the pool side or whatever. Let's do things on a casual basis. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. What else do we got? Yes. So we got Nicole, and Nicole is about to give birth to the baby. All right. She's about to give birth to the baby. Your girl Lucille is right there, right? She's right there by her side, being the good mother, being a good grandma. Okay. Like for the first time, she's doing what she's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But she's up in there holding her hand, coaching us. It's gonna be all right, Nicole. It's gonna be okay. She's like, Ma. She just like push, all that good stuff. And yeah, man, the baby comes out. Now, here's the thing that was kind of scary because I was like, okay, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Like they over there and the baby comes out and the baby ain't crying. I'm like, what the heck? Did she have a stillborn? Like, what was going on? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the baby wouldn't cry. You see that, Ronnie? Yeah, the baby wouldn't cry. I'm like, yo, what's happening? She's like, what's wrong? I don't hear the baby crying. She's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They working on the baby. Because the baby came out. They had to do a C-section the whole nine because the baby's heart rate was going pretty low or whatever the case is. Right? So here we go, man. They working on that baby. And the baby eventually starts crying. So I'm like, good. You know what I mean? Lucille was being a good grandmother. She's being a good mama, a grandma, whatever. Okay. And the baby comes out, they hold the baby. So now we in Cali. Now we going back to Cali. Let's go back to Cali real quick. And your boy T's out there talking to the fellas, Meech and them. They talking, they doing this, that, and the third. They partying it up. Right. And I was very surprised. I was very surprised that when a fight broke out with Maul, that's his name, Maul, right? Maul, weird, different name, Maul, right? When a fight broke out with Maul, like your man T was just standing there. Yo, it was wild to see that because once Meech got involved, it was like, what you doing, bro? Like your brother's in a fight. You know what I'm saying? Here it is, right here. Let me show y'all. So the man Mar, I guess he a Crip, and this is supposed to be a blood right here. That's supposed to be a blood over there. So they roll up on each other in the whole nine, and they start to get down with the boogie, man. They start getting busy. And it's like, what? What? So of course, Meech gonna jump in because hey, Meech see everybody as family. Once you down, you down. I got your back. If you fighting, I'm fighting. It is what it is. Meech get into it as well, right? There it is. Let me show y'all. Meech get into it as well. You know him, man. He up in the club. He definitely gonna take a bottle. that's Meech. That's a signature move for Meech, man. We saw that last season when they was up in Atlanta at the Palace. Yeah, right. So he'll come through with the bam. You know what I'm saying? Like, he the only one thinking, oh, let me grab a bottle and just bash somebody over the head or whatever, right? I don't condone violence. But your man T was just standing there with the rest of the fellas. I was like, yo, that is whack. What's up with you, T? Why you ain't jump in with your brother, man? What's going on with that? Like, yeah, whatever happened in Mexico, but really, you're not gonna have your brother's back. You're not gonna have Mars back. You just gonna stand there and just watch. I was pretty disgusted. Like I was already like not liking T, but I was pretty disgusted to see this crazy display of Terry just being like lame like that. That's supposed to be your brother. I don't get it. I don't get it. Look, I know he keeps you in the shadows and stuff like that, but you ain't have to act like this, bro. You ain't have to act like this and just lay back, watch them fight. It was weird to me. It was weird to me to see this. But I guess Mexico really, really separated. I mean, after me said what he said, like, yo, you dead weight. T, I guess, was on some like, well, if I'm dead weight, let me not even fight for you. Let me not even get into it. Right. Yeah. Let me see. So let me see here. I'm trying to find some other pics here. I believe what y'all think about the whole Marquisha thing, right? Oh, wait. Before we get to that, let me get to the baby. Let me show you this beautiful baby. The baby is born, and now they holding the baby. Look at this beautiful baby. That's like the perfect little baby right there. Look at that baby. The child is born. The child is born, and yeah. Oh, okay. You saying Meech needed to feel that? I see you. I see your message. Meech needed to feel that after what he said in Mexico, huh? That's how you feel. I get it. But I still your brother though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in danger. Yeah, if my brother's in danger, whatever the case is, like, look, I gotta have his back. I gotta have his back, regardless of how I feel, right? But Nicole has the baby, that beautiful little child. The child is born, and what she name him? Demetrius. Now again, me say, yo, I want to name my own child Demetrius. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you name the child something different? She was like, okay. Baby come out. That's my little Demetrius. Ah, man. So your boy Breeze, he's right there. Like, look at my little son. You know what I mean? And it's just like, are you sure that's your son? Sir, are you sure? Are you sure that's your son? Right? So, of course, we got Charles. Now, Charles, he had to leave, early. Like, Lucille called him. He left. And now he back in the D. And he's like, yo, hey, baby girl. Got a whole teddy bear for the baby, you know what I'm saying? And it was cool. But this is something that I was just like, wow, right? So of course Lucille is there. She talking like, oh, this is beautiful. Don't you even be talking, Lucille. Like, I'm still mad at Lucille from last episode. I'm still upset with Lucille over what she did as far as stealing Nicole's money. We still gotta address that. Charles still gotta find out. I did a whole video as to three scenarios as to what you think Charles is going to do. And I said he should kick her out. You know what I'm saying? But this is a magic moment. The baby is here. Okay, have no fear. The baby is here. Baby Demetrius Steele. That's his middle name, Steele. Right? So she added that name Steele to Demetrius, right? Because I'm sure Meech was upset with all of that. But yeah, this was a moment that I was like, yes, good. And this is when Nicole was like, yeah, we're gonna have to get a crib and all this and that into our place. And Lucille was like, your place? What do you mean? Like, what you mean your place? Yeah, me and Breeze gonna be moving in together. We want to have our own space together. I was like, oh. Yeah, because, Nicole knows the truth. Nicole knows that mama stole the money. At this point, she knows it. And she's like, yeah, we want to have our own fresh space. We don't want to be around liars and people who claim to be pastors, but you stealing my money and you my mother. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, Lucille was not too happy about that, but she was definitely happy to have the baby and now gonna move on without this one right here. This lady right here. Jeez, Louise. Come on, man. Lucille, so we got to talk about, hopefully they address that in episode 10. I hope episode 10 they address it, but Charles is like, hey, look, we got to go. He's like, we got to go. The baby said what she said, and here you go. Here you go, Breeze. Take this little teddy bear. We got to go. And he walked Lucille out the door like, don't even get into it. That's her decision. She grown. She 18. She got her own baby, Lucille. I'm there. We talking to you right there. She's like, what? You not going to stay in the house with us? Nope. Not after you stealing my money. Shoot, you steal my money. Shoot, next thing you know, my diaper's going to go missing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to be able to have diapers because you stealing them. Right? And Charles is like, come on, let's go. He's like, let's go. See, Charles is he's a good man. You know what I'm saying? He's a good man. Charles, like, y'all got to admit, Charles is a good man. He is a good man. Again, we can't forget the first 16 years of their marriage when they had Meech and T. Your man Charles was holding it down. He was holding it down with that little check. It was a big check or nice check from GM. Okay, so when times started to get rough, when they was Meech and T was teenagers, that's when things started to change, right? You know, inflation goes up, price of gas goes up, price of everything goes up, still going up. So before all of that, Charles is a good man. You got to admit he a good man. All right. All right. Let me see. Let's see where we going next. What we going to talk about next? Had the baby. They had the fight in Cali. It is what it is. Nah, I ain't gonna get to that yet. Oh man, I ain't gonna get to that yet. Okay, let's go. Hold on. I'm pulling it up here. Okay. Let's see. Ah, y'all said it already. And while we out in Cali, we gotta say rest in peace to Loco. Rest in peace, Loco. Loco, man, it's been real, bro. But Loco had, beef with a rival gang. He told Meech, he told T, he told them all, like, yo, rival gang, they want me. Yeah, we going straight. Meech even asked about it. He's like, yo, we already set things up with the Crips and the Bloods, and they're going to be new distribution. And he's like, what's going on with the Crips? What's going on with the cartel? Oh, we still straightening it out. It's going to be fine, right? So he's getting into his car. Gets into his car, man. And man, Loco is gone, man. Wow. He's out of here, man. I'm like, dang, man. Loco went out like that. After all they went through to get away from the federales, right? The whole snitching boy and the whole nine and going back and forth with T. Your man Loco is gone, man. He's out of here, bro. Loco is out of here, man. I was really like, dang. Why Loco had to go out like that? Why he had to go out like that? Come on, man. Not Loco. Loco the man. Loco is the man with the master plan. And I know Meech was hurt. Meech was real hurt about that. We're going to get to that in a minute. Meech was real hurt about Loco being gone like that. What a shame. What a shame that Loco had to be blown up in California of all places, right? Gone. Out of here. Okay. Rest in peace, Loco, man. You was a good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? You was good to Meech. You was good to T. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Let's get to it. Okay. Let me see some of the chat. Let me go to the chat real quick. RIP to Loco. All right, let me see what y'all talking about. Oh, y'all going in. Oh, okay. Let's see what you're talking about. I gotta look for the trip to okay. All right, let's see. Lucille still stealing Nicole money from her own daughter. We haven't forgot about exactly, Stephen. Exactly, right? All right. She's always like says Lucille gonna go 8 when she denied the food stamp. Yeah, exactly, right? Since she be solo, right. Supposed to be solo. That dude gonna come over, right? That dude gonna come over and be like, yeah, so you said there's no man in the house, but I see a man right here. Who is this guy? Right? Loco, man. Yeah, it was loyal. Absolutely. Steven says, Lucille looked sad when Nicole said she and Breeze were moving and getting their own place. Yeah, I thought she would be happy that less stress on her. Yeah, right. Nah, your girl Lucille wants control, right? She wants control. She stole her daughter's money. She got to have a purpose, right? What is her purpose? To steal the money and fill up the refrigerator, right? I'm taking, for her to say, I'm taking care of these kids, for her to have that thing hanging over people's heads. I'm taking care of her. I'm taking care of the baby, for her to be all stressed out and be stressing Charles out about it, right? Okay, exactly, Steven. She gonna lose benefits. Yep. And Steven says, Loco was 10 toes down. Yep. Loyal to Meech. Meechy, that was his guy, man. That was his guy. Rest in peace to Loco, man. Rest in peace to that guy, man. Because he was a good dude, man. I mean, he was really rocking with your boy, Meech, right? Of course, Terry ain't like that. And that's why when they met up, let's go there. Let me see. Let's go over there. Right? Let's see. Is that after this? No. Before we go there, okay, let's talk about this one right here. Now, again, I wasn't even expecting for Marquisha to pop up and to be talking to her old girl, right? Because I thought it was, when we saw this pic before, I thought it was LaWanda. I thought, her and LaWanda was getting at it. Da 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 da. Nah, that's her friend from back in the day, and she do business. What up? What up? Support gaming. I see you. I see you. What's good? What's good? Yeah, man. So that's her friend from back in the day, and she was trying to hook her up and the whole nine, and she telling her everything. Like Markeisha, she not too smart. We know that she's not too smart, but she telling her friend, who she ain't seen in a long time, everything as far as the hookup with Texas and how she hooking T up, how she not seeing Boone no more. Man, I don't know why you would tell this girl right here, who you haven't seen in a long time, you don't know who she's loyal to, you don't know who she talked to. I don't know why you would do that. Like Markeisha, like you're not really that smart, man. You really, she really ain't like there like that. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not too smart. And that's why what happened with her as far as your boy Boom. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. But before we get to that, let us get to this right here. You already know we're going to go poolside, man. We're going to go poolside. So you already know I got to bring up Manuel's lady friend. You know what I'm saying? And they all by the pool. She chilling. What's going on, shorty? You know what I mean? She looking good. She doing her thing. They talking business over there. You see over there. They over there. But she right here. She right next to me. She chilling next to Jay. What's going on? What's going on, shorty? How you doing? You good? You good? You good? All right, all right, all right. You know what I'm saying? So she's over there chilling. They handling business. And one thing that I did notice is how T was really pressing to be in the loop with everything, right? And also, what I noticed is that Manuel, while he's rolling up his cigars or whatever the case is, they saying they letting them know, yeah, we got the Bloods, the Crips, we're gonna expand, we're gonna do this, that, the third. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I gotta bring her up, right? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? What do you say? 10 lines. What do you call it? 10 lines and something else. What was the line? What was the line that Mao, whatever his name is, Mao, Moo? What was the line that he said? 10 lines, fine time, 10 lines, and everything on the top. Everything is all about the top out there in Cali, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, your boy T was making sure that he was kept in the loop on this one, because I guess the way that, Loco was really keeping him out of the loop, keeping T out of the loop, because he favored Meech. I guess this time around, T is on some like, yeah, keep me in the loop with everything. We the best workers or whatever, but keep us locked in. Keep me locked into everything. I want to know whatever's going on. And I got a feeling, and I said this before, I got a feeling that T, this is going to be the beginning of T. Once they separate, T is going to go to Cali, deal with Manuel, and run business out there in Cali. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what's going to happen with that. But yeah, your man was like, all right, anything else going on? You want to tell me anything else? Oh, let me move this comment real quick. You want to tell me what's going on, fellas? Let me know. Let me know, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. And man, and Meech was like, look, we still got mad beef going on in Atlanta. It's super hot right now, but we going to straighten it out. We going to straighten it out in the whole nine. What'd you say? Manuel set up Loco? Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Sport Gamer says Nicole naming her son Demetrius messed the story up even more. Now Meech will never name his son. Nah. He did. He eventually named his son Demetrius anyway. I mean, that's how we got little Meech right there. But she named him Demetrius Steele. So she added the Steele onto his name, Demetrius Steele, whatever. So there's there's 3 Demetriuses in the family, right? So that was the test. The test was, okay, anything else going on? And he was like, man, he was like, yo, I already know about the beef that's going on. It's too hot in Atlanta. So we're going to stop distribution to Atlanta till y'all straighten it out. He's like, no, we're going to straighten it out. It's all good. But at the end of the day, it was all about loyalty and transparency for Manuel. So he's like, so you kept it real with me. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, Loco. And then he told him that Loco was unalive, man. And your boy Meech was real upset about that, man. He was real upset that Loco, he's like, how did that happen? Oh, a rival gang. And like you said, I think he did set him up. I think he did set Loco up to be taken out by the local gangs. He was like, yeah, I had to do it. It was kind of like in order for peace to happen, Loco had to go away. And I was like, dang, that is messed up. That is messed up. So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So now they got the new connect and they working direct. So they don't gotta really go through Loco anymore. They go directly to manual now. It's unfortunate, but that's the name of the game. You gotta knock somebody out the box. That's what he's doing. Bam! We got a car crash. Who gets smashed up, dashed up? You know, you already know. We saw it in the trailer, and I was like, dang. We thought it would be Boone, right? We thought it would be him. And it was, man. This dude is crazy, B. He's loco, B. He smashed up his own wife. And that's because she was playing a dangerous game. Now, again, I said this before. She been playing a dangerous game, and something bad gonna happen. And yeah, he smashed up the whole whip, man. The Mercedes is toe up. He's like, see what you make me do? See what you make me do? You know I'm crazy for you, right? You know I love you, right? His whole mouth is all jacked up. Like, what's wrong with this dude? Mouth jacked up, the whole nine. I'm like, bro, dude, boom, he crazy. And he been crazy. He been crazy, but she's like, please call 911. I was like, bruh, like, he don't want to do all that. You betrayed this man. This man came back trying to do the right thing with you, and you, just like he told T, like, you trying to play both of us. And that's exactly what she was trying to do, but she got caught up. So do you think it's good for her? Think it's good for Marquisha to get smashed up like this? I mean, is it only right? She playing a dangerous game. Your boy came back, bloody mouth. You know I love you. I'll do crazy things. You make me do this. Like, he's out of his mind, B. Look, Marquisha Cootie Cat got to be the bomb. She got people going crazy. Got T doing crazy stuff. Got Boone crashing into her. All types of craziness, man. Like, he's out of this world. Out of this world, right? All right, so let's go back. Let's go back to Cali real quick. And your man, like I said, your man Meech, he is toe up from the flow up over Loco, man. He's like, Loco, man, that was my man. He was loyal. Like, he want to cry, but he ain't crying. You know what I'm saying? He just soaking on the bed. And T just want to talk about business. T just like, yo, it is what it is. You know T, man. He has like, sometimes he is just a cardboard, dog. Sometimes it's just like, he don't want to do nothing. He don't want to show no mercy. He don't want to, he just all about business, all about money. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really care about Loco anyway. Loco beat his ass in Mexico. Loco was going to leave him in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Loco was bad because he let the boy go and he didn't listen to Loco. So it was only right. Like, you know what I'm saying? That T's kind of like, well, whatever with Loco. You know what I'm saying? We got the connect now. You know, I need to be kept in the loop, right? So here's where things get crazy. Because me says, you know what? Shut the F up, T. I'm calling Pops. So he calls Pops because Pops tried to call before, but they changed their numbers. And he's sitting there with baby Dimitri. And what's happening here? Your boy. Now, I did a whole video on it, so you already know. Your boy Charles is saying, yeah, B Mickey came by the house looking for you. I knew once he said that, oh man, I knew that Meech was going to get crazy upset. Be like, yeah, he came by the house. What he come by the house for? Yeah, you know, he said he was dropping off stuff, man. You know, I'm surprised you got him wrapped up in this, man. After all we did for that boy, da-da-da-da. Now, again, I did a whole video on that. You already seen the sneak peek on that. And your man Meech going in on T. You brought B Mickey back in the game? He's like, When Meech went at him, though, I saw T flinch a little bit. He's like flinching the way he was. It got real intense. Cause I thought, I thought Meech was going like go blow for blows with him. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, yeah, and then he figured it. He's like, yo, I figured it out. You the one that sent him down to take out Push and all this and that. And, T absolutely made a great point where he's like, yo, you make bad decisions, bad character decisions, right? He was talking about Jay Push, he's talking about Purdy, he was talking about, Laz and all this and that, and Laz getting popped or whatever. But right here, this is where T messed up. T messed up right here by bringing B Mickey back And now B Mickey is the one that's setting them up to take the fall for last and all this and that. And he's the one that set up for Lamar to go after them too. Remember? So man, this is like the beginning of the breakup for these guys, man. And I'm just like, bro, what? It's eventually going to happen. We know that Meech and T are going to break up. This is just going downhill, downhill, downhill. And yeah, man, I don't know really. I'm looking forward to the next episode because it's the finale, of course. But yeah. So let's get to this. Let's get to this. Oh, wait. Let me go back a little bit. Let me go back a little bit. Let me go back. Let me go back. Little bit. B Mickey, yeah, they went and found B Mickey's car, you know, Brian and all of that, and they found B Mickey at some hotel or whatever. He wasn't there. He went to the store and they got his strap. And when your boy Bryant saw the strap, it just gave him like memories of how his son Kevin got popped. And well, he didn't get popped. He popped somebody and he went to juvie. Just that whole, you know, seeing the strap just brought your boy Bryant back to how Kevin was taken out or took himself out in jail and why he was there. So, you know, it was a little moment where Bryant was just like, dang. But yeah, your boy comes back. Your boy right here comes back. They say Fallout, the Fallout. Yeah, the Fallout. Your boy Bryant, B Mickey, that's named Brian. The B stands for Brian. Did you know that? But he sees them in his hotel motel room and he skates up out of there. But they do get his strap. That's the same strap that took out Laz that also had blood on it, man. It had blood on this strap and the whole nine. I'm like, dang. B Mickey, man, you need to clean the strap, man. What's wrong with you? You just put it behind the AC and they found it, right? Okay. So what else? Yeah, let's get to this, man. Your boy Lamar's back. And Lamar pretty much kidnapped V, right? Kidnapped her, took her away, right? And of course, B Mickey's wife, y'all remember her name? Type in her name. She's like telling the cops, I don't know where she is. And she wouldn't just run away. And she's lost and this, that, and the third. And this man is so sick that he has V in the back of his hearse. Gave her a black dog. Lamar is sick. Like, this is very menacing. And you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what like a crazy person would do. That's why I love Lamar, because he's not just a menacing, you know, he's not just taking people out. He is really just like plotting and scheming and doing all types of stuff, man. And this guy has her in the hearse and he's telling a story to little V. And he's like, yeah, you like the dog? You like the dog? What do dogs do? Woof, woof, right? Got her in there and listening to his story about how he misses his baby girl. His baby girl's not talking to him because her mother went to heaven. Didn't say that he took out his baby girl's mother. And she don't want to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I miss her and you remind me of her. And I'm like, yo, this dude. Lamar, like at this point, man, like, yeah, he's demented. But the thing about Lamar, like, he is that anti-hero. He's that guy that's like, you hate him, but you love him at the same time because you see the human side of him. And they go be like, woof, woof. I thought that was cute. Man. So yeah, man, it was just really kind of sick that he kidnapped her, got in the back of the hearse, gave her the whole dog, the black dog. He said, yeah, this is Blackie. I used to have a dog called Blackie. You remember Blackie, boy? He loved that dog. Remind me of DMX. And then he went into the house and he found out exactly where B Mickey is, right? Because she was calling the hotel. That's where he was. And then he redialed, found out where the hotel is. Like, oh, they down in Atlanta? They down in Atlanta? Yeah? All three of them? Mickey, B Mickey, T, and what? Okay. And Meech? Okay. So, you know, your man, Your man is plotting and scheming. He gonna get back B Mickey one way or another. Here it is. He gonna get back B Mickey one way or another, family. He ain't playing. He like, she's like, where's V? Where's my daughter? You better tell me where my daughter is. And she's in the hers talking about woof woof, you know? And this man right here, as we come to the close, as we come to the end, you know, he shows her where she is. And he tells B Mickey's wife, is her name Veronica? I don't know. He's like, look, either you coming with us or, you know, she going ride solo. Like they all going to take a ride down to mother freaking ATL, man. This man is super sick, bruh. And he's going down there telling them stories. And then he starts singing. You know, I get excited when your man Lamar starts singing. And he was talking about how, yeah, you know, they used to call him, you know, the lost child, and that he wouldn't amount to anything, and the whole nine. And they sitting in the back, and V's just sitting there playing with her dog. And yeah, this is kind of like weird, scary, demonic like. Yeah, thank you, Support Gaming. Hit that like button. Appreciate it. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Definitely send a cash app if you're feeling this. Yeah, your boy is sick. That man is, yo, you sick, bruh. You a sick dude, man. And yeah, they in the back, man. It's just like, wow, bruh. Like, you gonna do that to V, B Mickey, like he wants B Mickey back. And he knows, again, I did call it. I knew Lamar was going to figure it out, that B Mickey set him up to get popped and to try to be the hero. But yes, man, that's the end of the episode right there, with your man riding and taking V and the baby girl down to Atlanta so he can go get him. So fam, what you think about this? Again, what did you think about this right here? It's wild, right? It's crazy. Your boy VACAY, you already know what it is. Again, for all the people that didn't see the intro, we doing things in a new way, right? But again, I thought it was a 7 at first, but I'm picking it up to a 9 because of your boy Lamar, man. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely, fam. This is it. This is my first reaction to episode 9. Tell me what your thoughts. Salute to everybody. What's going on? West Coast Barber in the building. What's good? Thank you for hanging out with your boy. You know, we doing things in a big way, in a new way. And like I said, family, you know, we got things to do, man. We taking care of things, man. Appreciate it. If you love this live and you love VACAY-JayTV, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Absolutely. Send a contribution to the Cash App right there. Show some love. You know what I'm saying? We got to take care of some things, family. I got to eat. I got to live. And you want more content like this, more surprises, more innovation. Definitely, we got to keep this thing going, fam. I appreciate you all. And until next time, where's that? Salute.
I don't wanna go.